Basketball team. If there are any members here from the Frewsburg, okay.
Actually, there is another event this evening, and the girls were unable to attend, so we will be traveling to Frewsburg to present their commendation and certificates, but we will read the commendation this evening.
Whereas the Frewsburg girls basketball team has displayed remarkable athletic excellence, dedication, and teamwork through the 2024-2025 season, achieving in the highest honor in New York State high school basketball. And whereas the Frewsburg Bears earned the title of league champions, Section 6 champions, and Far West regional champions. And whereas in March, the Bears achieved their ultimate team goal by winning the New York State Public High School Athletic Association Class C Girls Basketball Championship. And whereas in the semifinals, Frewsburg powered past Section 1's Tuckahoe with a commanding 69-45 victory, and in the state championship delivered a decisive 59-44 win over Section 2's Stillwater, clinching the first game's basketball state title in school history. And
whereas leading the Bears to this historic achievement was head coach Sierra Beaver, whose leadership and dedication has guided the team with excellence and distinction. And whereas in recognition of her extraordinary coaching, Coach Beaver has been named the Post-Journal Observer Girls Basketball Coach of the Year for the second consecutive season, a reflection of her outstanding impact on and off the court. Now, therefore, I, Paul M. Wendell Jr., Chautauqua County Executive, and Dalton J. Anthony, Legislator, District 16, do hereby congratulate the Bears for winning the 2025 New York State Public High School Athletic Association Class C Championship. In witness whereof, we have hereto set our hand and caused the seal of the great county of Chautauqua to be affixed this 28th day of May, 2025. Signed myself and Dalton J. Anthony. And again, we were presenting this and the girls their individual certificates at school on Friday. So this next group is here, and what I'm going to do is read off their names for an individual certificate, and then we'll read the proclamation at the end. No stranger to this podium or this microphone. Tate Cantonese. Johnny Abers. Carter Brink. Brandon Hirsch. Michael Horton. Andrew Spiesman. Bryce Hinsdale. Alex Barmore. Colton Rhodes. Is there anyone? If we could have their coaches come on down. Ed Nelson. And company. You got it. Now, I'm also told, I'm a little biased, but I know the head coach, I know Mr. Payne was the athletic director and is retired. Mr. Nelson's son, there's a little Brockport connection here with the basketball program, so that's good. I know a lot of great people come out of that program, that school, even if they did wrestle and do other things. But, you know, some of these guys were here for a state championship in football, and, you know, it was interesting. We also discussed that, you know, they're competing as teammates for a state title, then they turn around and compete against each other for a state basketball title. So A letter from the county executive, a letter of commendation, whereas the Panama boys basketball team has demonstrated outstanding athletic excellence, unwavering determination, and exemplary sportsmanship through the 2024-25 basketball season. And whereas under the leadership of their dedicated coaches and commitment of every team member, they achieved a remarkable record of 23 wins and only 2 losses. And whereas the Panthers earned the title of league champions, Section 6 champions, and Far West Regional champions. And whereas the Panama Panthers made school history by claiming their first ever boys state championship title with a thrilling 78-69 victory over Bridgehampton in the Class D final at Visions Veterans Memorial Arena. And whereas the team's incredible season culminated in being named the #1 ranked small school by the Buffalo News, earning a well-deserved recognition among the best of their peers. And whereas this historic championship season marks the culmination of Coach Ed Nelson's remarkable 18-year tenure as head coach of the Panama Panthers. And whereas in recognition of his outstanding leadership and enduring impact, Coach Nelson was named the 2025 Post-Journal Observer Boys Basketball Coach of the Year, a fitting tribute in his final season at the helm. Now, therefore, I, Paul M. Wendell Jr., Chautauqua County Executive, do hereby congratulate the Panthers for winning the 2025 New York State Public High School Athletic Association Class D championships, and as well congratulate Coach Ed Nelson on his retirement from coaching. In witness whereof I have hereto set my hand and caused the seal of the great county of Chautauqua to be affixed this 28th day of May 2025, signed by myself. I just want a show of hands. How many were on the state championship football team? How many have a shot at going to states in their spring sport? Okay, so a little commitment and dedication, and congratulations go. Coach Nelson, would you like to come on up? Sure. Give you a chance to receive this. The microphone's yours.
This is one of the few things that I came to that I didn't think I was going to have to speak at, so thank you, Mr. Wendell. And Coach Payne actually got me excited at the beginning of this thing. He's like, hey, I don't think you're going to speak at this one. I didn't believe him. But we were proud to represent Chautauqua County, and honestly, after it was all said and done, I sat down on Sunday. I don't think I slept for like 3 weeks leading up to it, but I sat down in the chair and we were thinking about things and looking at past state champions in Chautauqua County. And I'm glad I didn't do that before because I didn't realize how rare it was in boys basketball to do it. So, this group in front of you, their commitment since they were in Pampers running around when their brothers were doing this same thing, is second to none. So I couldn't be happier. Coach Payne down there at the end, he was athletic director at Panama for many decades. And, one of the things that doesn't get said a lot is he let me be a coach during that time, in that transition. And he did a lot of the stuff, collecting POs, getting vouchers, just doing all the administrative things that needed to be done as an athletic director. And it's one of those things, like I'm sure your job, you don't appreciate what people do until you actually put your feet in their shoes. And thank you, Coach Payne, Coach Nelson, Coach Hosier down there for keeping the book. And thank you for having us here tonight, and we're proud to represent you. Hey, get together, let's take a picture. All the good-looking ones get in front. Send Bryce up there. He's never got a hair out of place.
And I know Dad's talking, but there is a very proud father in the front row, as Coach Nelson's dad is also Tom Nelson, our legislator from Jamestown. So very proud moment here as for father and son. But on behalf of the county, congratulations on everything you did, and best of luck to you all in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we're not done yet. It's amazing, realistically, when you look, and as Coach Nelson said, it is, I like to think it's a rarity, but more and more very proud to see the athletic accomplishments of Section 6, Southwestern New York, especially Chautauqua County, because people forget we're even out here when you talk. And I'm sure when people are actually scouting, I'm like, who are these guys? Where's Panama? But they definitely made a name for themselves. The next group we're going to talk about, again, they're going to be getting their recognition, and this is a combined Frewsburg, Falconer, Southwestern, and Jamestown boys swim team. So a letter of commendation from the Office of County Executive. Whereas the Frewsburg, Falconer, Southwestern, Jamestown boys swim team has demonstrated unmatched excellence, determination, and teamwork throughout the 2024-25 season, culminating in an extraordinary performance at the New York State Swimming and Diving Championships at Kelsey Partridge Bird Natatorium. And whereas Connor Dean, Miles Moore, Grady Moore, Landon Frederis, and Daniel Peterson all achieved the highest honor in New York high school swimming by sweeping all 3 public school relay events, setting new state records and earning All-American status. And whereas in the 200-yard medley relay, the quartet of Frederis, Dean, and the Moore twins posted a state record and All-American time of 1 minute 31 seconds, .28. And whereas in the the 200-yard freestyle relay, Dean, Peterson, and the Moore twins delivered another state record and All-American time of 1:23.85. And whereas in the 400-yard freestyle relay, Frederis, Dean, and the Moore twins clocked a time of 3 minutes, 4.73 seconds, earning a 3rd All-American relay honor of the meet. And whereas Connor Dean Furners distinguished himself by capturing the state title in the 200-yard individual medley with an All-American time of 1 minute, 48.79 seconds, and Miles Moore earned 2nd place in the 50-yard freestyle with a time of 20.58, earning All-American consideration. And whereas the unified efforts of these outstanding student athletes and their coaches from 4 school districts exemplify the power of collaboration, preparation, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Now, therefore, I, Paul M. Wendell Jr., Chautauqua County Executive, do hereby congratulate the coaches and athletes of the Frewsburg, Falconer, Southwestern, Jamestown boys swim team for their success at the 2025 New York State Swimming and Diving Championships, in witness whereof I have hereto set my hand and caused the seal of the great county of Chautauqua to be affixed this 28th day of May 2025. When you look at this, to be an All-American is very rare. The Moore twins have done it 2 years in a row. These gentlemen to have 3 All-American times in one meet is nothing short of phenomenal. Again, the Frewsburg, Falconer, Jamestown group, we're going to be meeting, I think, the whole conglomerate in Frewsburg this Friday. But again, you can't say enough. The Moore twins were here last year as All-Americans, and what these 5 gentlemen have done, again, is just amazing. And in recognition of that, we will be giving them their certificate on Friday.